Hey young nigga, get up off your ass, it's time to make a play. Get up, get out and get something, I'm just trying to make a way. I wake up every morning thinking how I'm gon' get some more money. Them 20s, them 50s, them 100s, get that motherfucking check and run it up. Ain't no such thing as...
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the motherfucking Barman Show. Episode motherfucking 4. If you don't know, episode 3, we didn't have a video for episode 3, but we do have the audio on SoundCloud, so make sure you follow the SoundCloud. But yeah, episode 4, we in a whole different environment right now. We in motherfucking Clipper Craft Hair Company right now. Naps in your head, nigga, come get them shaped out, bro. Hey, listen, man, and them boys gonna get you right to the left of me. I have the lovely Miss Toya in the building. Also got my dog Raheem in here. Listen, I'm gonna let them introduce themselves, man.
Hello, my name is Toya the Barber. I represent all natural products, hair oil, and I'm gonna pass the mic to Raheem.
Hi, my name is Raheem. I am one of the representatives of Clipper Craft, and let's proceed with the show.
Hold on. See, he's a humble nigga. So he didn't really get us something. Hold on. Before we do that, I'm gonna let my main man.
No.
Everybody. You want to do everybody else first?
So.
Alright. Yeah, he did that too. Like, Margie, you go first. You just
humble individual, man.
Alright, check. It's your boy DJ Mad Dog coming to you. Follow me on all social media. Facebook, you can follow me on Margie McCoy. That's MAJESMCCOY. Or you can follow DJ Mad Dog Entertainment. Instagram, DJ Mad Dog 843.
Yo. You already know who it is, man. It's your boy OG Young God, aka Big Ham. Follow me on all social platforms at CEELOHAMM, my nigga.
It's your boy, Chef Way RD, aka
I like that.
your baby mama Follow me on Instagram, Real Florin, like Ralph Lauren, Real Florin, RELLPH, Lauren. Follow me on Snap, DRail914.
It's your boy Meatball. Follow me at Meatball2X _ like my dog Ham say, 2X, because I wear a 2X.
Last Monday, goddamn, on Snapchat, goddamn, Wampaholic, goddamn, Instagram, Wamp_Florin, goddamn, Facebook, Dante, Wamp, Smith. I got you. Don't be calling me, bro. I ain't only half now. It's about now.
Is that Zonty from the London Street? Ooh, that's Zonty who be in John K, innit? Man. But anyway,
I got him for you.
Hold on, real quick. I'm gonna give an introduction to the introduction.
Okay.
My dog Wamp Bundy said he wanted to give the proper introduction to my man's over here since he wanna treat shit like it's lightweight, like we not in his show. Hey Wamp man. Hey, introduce you. Don DeMarco.
I already know my dog be so humble, but you already know, like, he a real dude. That's what I'm saying. Hey, boy, get off my line, bro. Listen, I know my dog since Brooklyn Middle School, bro. If y'all don't know nothing about that, the biz. Listen, then we gone up since high school. My dog been out here hustling. Selling candy. Yeah, doing all like, you know what I'm saying? My dog a family man. My dog a firefighter. My dog a baller. That's how you know you gonna have a fire feed. Ooh. Yeah. Damn. Ooh. Lord. My dog been loving my dog in 5'1".
Cracking it.
Cracking the boy from BE. But he got play like he was 6'9". Real talk. I ain't lying, dude. Hey, damn. Go ahead, start us off, man.
Hey, like the man said, all that incredible stuff, man. We just want to give a big shout out and a big welcome to my man, Mr. Raheem Arthur. One of the coolest barbers in Charleston, not even in just Charleston, one of the coolest barbers in the state of South Carolina, period. He has a great team over here, man. Listen, if your shit fuck up, come here. The boy gonna get you right. No kissing. The boy gonna get you right. Listen,
We gonna fix it, man. We gonna fix it.
Man, sure gonna fix it.
They gonna fix him. Because listen, dog, last time I get my haircut, I had to take a picture like this. I had to cut my head to the side, bro. Word. That's how fucking my shit right now.
alrighty, so let's get this shit motherfucking started. How y'all doing, fellas? How y'all week been? Y'all days been?
You doing this weekly shit again? Alright.
Man,
That's
chill
how
out.
we gonna start, right?
Yeah.
My week has been awesome. I have this white girl. Oh my
Man,
god.
come on. My nigga, it's February, bro. It's my chill.
What's the date? What's the date?
Look here, I think it's February.
No, I mean like, what's the date? The actual date?
What? It's
Like-
February 5th. It's Friday, nigga.
So the
Saturday.
fifth day of Black Matters Month.
Black what?
That's why I said Black Matters
Hey,
Month.
listen, and that works too.
Hey, Black Matters Month, bro. Hey, but
I'm not
anyway,
feeling that. Because we got the shortest mic.
I feel what you're saying.
We got the shortest mouth, but we got the longest dicks.
That's it. That's why I said I play for the major leagues. We gonna bring him back down, Hey, listen.
That's funny.
Listen, matter of fact, that was a good segue.
No.
What's up?
We gonna bring him on him, son.
Oh yeah, listen.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
I got it. Let me start the first question
Oh
up.
shit, go
I
ahead.
got you. Words, say no more.
Put your mic.
No, you got the mic. Yeah, keep the mic in your hand. So, real talk, you coming up, this, that, and the third. Like, what made you be inspired about being a barber?
I got a story for that one.
Man, first I got rail in here, man. So I'm gonna start off. I already knew we was having this, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with paying off all my respects to all the people who put me in a position to even be in the barber game, and that's Hamp, Ace, Marvin, this big dude and something named Sean, Chris, Big Mike, Cavill, Moon, anybody who ever did it, Lou, anybody who ever did anything, man, to even, give me a chance, let me watch over them, man. I just want to go ahead and give them my props. And on top of that, man, I gotta mention the awesome people, my family, my team, the company, because we all are one. It ain't me. Toya, Nap, P, Kenny, Rooster, Goldie.
We got. He lying for Goldie.
So what pretty much made you drive to do your own thing? Because I know you've been barbering already. And what drive you to do your own shit?
I mean, what drove me to do my own thing was I just believed I can do it the best way possible. And that's what we are aspiring to do. I feel like you need to put the people first. You need to serve people the best way that you can and put the money last. And if you serve people and put the money last, then the money will always come. So, we aspire to be like Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A did numbers during the pandemic.
Facts.
Fuck you.
With a closed fucking restaurant.
Facts.
Only serving people through the drive-through. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they perfected their technique. They catered to their customers better. They made things easier to them. They rearranged their drive-through.
Right.
They put the people outside. And that's just pretty much what we do. We're gonna adapt and change to make sure that we are treating the customers the best way we can.
I don't know if you can see it from the cameras, but my dog got 2 big ass TVs in this bitch. That dog got a bar in this bitch. Listen, hey, cut that.
Three.
Oh, excuse me. Fuck
Three of y'all.
I just people all the
Listen.
Xbox and that in the back.
Hey, my dog got all the amenities you need: TV, game, bar, everything, and you gonna get a fresh ass cut. Listen. I didn't get to go to Raheem yet, but listen. Hey, listen. This young lady next to me, listen.
She sauced me up today. I'm gonna go ahead and speak for her now. She sauced me up today.
Hey, she gonna
Get it. Listen, close up on that, bro.
Word. She sauced me up
She
today.
gonna get your
She sauced me up
right
today,
sauce.
bro.
Listen.
Go ahead and put that on there for TV. Serenity over everything.
Hey, you got a bed, she gonna get you right to. Hey, man.
I'm
Hey,
finished.
listen, ice trigger gang. Toya got me iced out. You see the ice?
Toya does
You see the
facials.
ice? Listen, man.
Toya does facials.
Like
Customized facials.
Twinkling glisten.
She has
Hashtag Big
oils.
Thomas Black History Month.
All of that.
Wow.
Support your people. Support your people.
Hell yeah, bro.
Support your people.
Hell yeah, man. Listen, bro. We love to see shit like this. You know, black-owned businesses really doing their thing. So, one question I want to ask you, as somebody who's also trying to start a black-owned business, like, what was the steps, the process towards really, making shit like this happen? In a simplified way. You ain't gotta go into too much details, but
Well, one thing, you gotta believe in yourself, man. You gotta have the faith, and you gotta plan that thing out. Put it on some paper. Make you believe it on paper. And once you believe it on paper, it's gonna be easier for you to spend your own money.
True. That's some real shit.
See,
That's real.
Shit.
That's some real shit.
You want all the jewels of the game, man. Liveplan.com, bplan.com. B-plan stands for business plans. And write that shit out. You know what I'm saying? They give you templates on what you want to do. You use it, you customize it to yourself, and you make that shit work best for you. And you believe in yourself, and you don't ever give up on that shit, man. You don't ever let nobody tell you what you can or you can't do.
I feel that, man.
God damn, boy. That
Fuck everybody.
Damn, boy. Shit.
One thing I also want to ask you.
But
Because I've
everything
been
on
seeing
paper
this
ain't
a lot.
gold though. Everything on paper ain't
Ooh,
gold.
good point.
But he said you had to believe in yourself, bro.
Everything
What
on
if you
paper.
don't believe in yourself?
But he said he believed in
Well, if you
himself.
don't believe in yourself, bro, you gotta work on that.
Yeah.
You gotta work on that. That's something that you gotta work on personally. Like, just because you don't believe in yourself don't mean that people don't believe in you. You know what I'm saying? Like, tap into you. Sell you. Believe in you. How the fuck somebody gonna buy you if you don't buy yourself?
Hey,
Facts.
My boy dropped gems on this
Look at a
motherfucker.
stripper.
Right.
Word.
She
She believes
might not
in
have no
herself.
body, but she is.
I can climb that pole, drop from the
Get that
top
body
of the
snatch. She have fucking GX rocking all night.
Without that body snatch, she got that confidence.
Yeah, she
got that
She
confidence.
sell you on that confidence.
Yeah, that's a lie. She got the mouth.
Baby.
Another part I wanted to bring up, because low key, we have 2 entrepreneurs in the building. 3 entrepreneurs, the man's got his barbershop. What's the name of your company, kid? You know that
So
iced
faded.
out.
So faded.
So faded. Okay, go ahead and say that anymore.
So faded. In the core of Serenity. In the process.
Where can they find you at?
Oh yeah.
So faded on Instagram and the Toya the Barber on Facebook.
And also, we have a 3rd entrepreneur in here. We don't really talk about this when he's on the show, but we got Angie Eats in the building. Hold on. Hey, man, hold on, brother. Hey, you got to tell them about Angie Eats real quick. Listen, if you've never had lamb before, fuck with me. Fuck with me, dog. Go ahead, tell them about Angie Eats real quick.
And basically, Angie used to be stuff. I just I dedicated to my old lady, you know, y'all know she passed.
Yeah.
Years ago.
Beautiful.
She like, shit, since we been little, me and my brother, since we been little, she had us in that kitchen. I think cooked us in damn 5 or 6. Starting off with rice and shit. You know, by 10, I've been down cooking 4-course meal and shit. So, you know, I did that. Me and her always had a thing, you know, we don't want to go into business. And have our own shit. She passed, or I don't know. Like earlier this year, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and start that shit up. Make my baby proud.
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
They got.
I know y'all be crying.
Y'all pitch me in. I'm one of the cooks at Vibes, you know? Vibes, restaurant and lodge on Ashley First Fish. Y'all come in, come check me out.
The dog got some hell of a
Listen, you want them lamb chops, you better go to Vibes Thursday.
Better go to Vibes on Thursday, bro.
Hey, so hold on, real quick. I got a question for Real. Real, you the reason why Vibes cook lamb?
No, I ain't bring the idea. You know, Chef Mac, he bring the idea, but you know,
You
them
be
boys,
cooking them steak egg rolls?
we do all that.
They don't, yeah, my boy be dumbing. He be doing private dinners and all of that, man.
Yeah, I know, right?
One thing I'm gonna say about this podcast that they didn't let me mention is half of the people here I went to high school with.
Yes,
Half of the fellas here I'm proud of. They're doing very well. They're successful. They're entrepreneurs. This shit ain't about me. This shit is about us. And I'm proud of everybody.
What them rappers be saying nowadays is us, never them.
We are not from 63.
Right. We from private terrorists at East Side. Man. Hey, bro, I have to clarify that. I am not on the East Side.
I am off.
Yes, just on that phone.
My head is extinct right now. Everybody, the old followers, if you listen to this, I'm from Mariella Drive. Dead Man Creek, y'all know about that. When they say Dead Man Creek, y'all know what that is. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what they call a Tyrannosaurus at. Extinct.
Bitches. I don't even cuss too much in this joint, right? But
Gentrification.
the more shoot the hood from under us, but it is what it is, though. What we're doing. Hey, Ham.
How you feeling?
You need me to say that.
Throw us in.
Hey man, listen, before I even throw out the topic, I just, going back on what my man said, I just want to shout out Burke High School, because, you know, I just want to shout out all the high schools in Charleston, but because I am a Burke High School alumni, you know I got to shout out the whole team. Shout out to Burke, you know. People don't think greatness comes from Burke, but a lot of greatness comes from Burke. I know I out here fucking up right now, but listen, I'm getting them together now.
Listen.
Don't worry about
At the end of the day, at the end of the day, you know what they say.
What the
Nothing, never, nothing.
fuck was that? I just being honest, bro. Fuck you gonna say something. I'm just being honest.
Listen. Like my boy say, nothing never good comes out of 244 President Street.
Bullshit.
And we got a living testament. We got 2 living testaments. If you what I say in the year, you feel what I'm saying? I ain't never seen like you can't from this shit also.
He just said, but just
nigga, yeah, niggas doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? But damn, you on another level, bro.
I'm not on another level.
That's that nigga.
You ain't slapped yourself with the things you're not shit.
I didn't say, I wasn't saying, I'm just saying.
You just said, I know I'm fucking up right now.
Master, don't whoop my ass. You're not going to class today. You can whoop the shit out.
Hey, but on some other things, Kodak nut free. How y'all feel about that?
Please stop saying
man.
man.
No, please don't stop
Oh,
that.
man.
No.
Just because the man come out skinny.
Please don't stop that.
Ignorance is...
Okay, let me say something. Okay, I believe that they probably can do it. Okay, so they have all this technology to clone people. why in the entire fuck would you think they waste all that technology to clone Gucci and Kodak? What do you gain from claiming them? Not saying that they're terrible people, but what does the American government gain from, oh, we gonna clone Gucci?
Bill Capri and you got Ragged Davis.
Gucci man.
If I was the US government, I would have been like, oh, who's that nigga that got like 50 bodies sniping niggas? Oh yeah, let's clone him. We need another one of them niggas in the
Oh, you talking about the American sniper?
Yeah,
That's
so-
actually
See, that's the type of nigga I would have cloned. I would have cloned a nigga like that, but
Oh, Bill Nye.
I would have cloned that nigga too. His
Son,
old fucking smart ass. I would have cloned.
Nigga, Bill Nye was not smart. He was reading off a fucking
Hey
script.
man, stop playing with Bill Nye.
He was reading off the script.
That is not facts. That is not
Hey boy, you better stop playing with Bill Nye, bro.
Nigga, I got more faith in the nigga from
Kiss
Reading
him,
Rainbow. I got more faith in the nigga from Reading Rainbow.
That's two different topics. Reading Rainbow was English. Bill Nye was science.
No, I'm saying I think bro is more smarter than fucking Bill Nye.
Maybe not in science.
Man, dog.
He can read the hell out of a book. We get it. That's why I was reading Rainbow.
really.
He made reading look magical. That's why I
He
was-
did. He
He
did.
did. Right.
He's agreeing with him because he went to Clemson.
Okay. Oh my God.
Got hit in your heart. Let it out. What power?
I don't know what to say. Two things. Three things actually. What up, Lord? The first thing is that I'm getting hot, so I guess I gotta do my reveal now. These niggas ain't really, you know.
Nigga look like a bad bitch.
Who's on it? Boy, you looking real sad as shit.
Incesty.
Oh, Lord. You want me to line that up? You want me to line that up while we filming?
I mean, shit, you want to?
I mean, it don't bother. I just feel like I just like, that's what I
And
like.
look, fuck
That's what I like to do,
Alright,
man.
bet.
So,
Hey, y'all about to get a sneak peek of my dog in action. That's all I'm saying.
that's what I love to do.
Ooh, he went from Andre to Ramon.
Reed Street Ramon.
Don't start with that shit. Don't start with that shit, man.
Hand over hand over here.
Don't start with that shit, man.
One end of the group chat, man.
What goes in hand over hand, bro?
These niggas are always picking on me.
Camp Dog CeeLo.
That shit was funny.
Angus beef hamburger.
Hold on. I don't think I heard that. The joke was against me, but that was pretty damn funny. Angus beef Amber.
Hey, don't cut him on this shit, cause now his ego getting a little too big.
Oh no! Get that
See,
ego
shit out the
right.
front door, look at him.
Get that
That man even feels so.
Hey man, listen. You know what? Ooh, and we on a podcast, so I'm gonna make this point. These niggas are mad. You know what? I want to talk to all my black folks, especially the black women. It seems like y'all have a problem against niggas who are compassionate and affectionate. You know, y'all don't like that.
No.
That's why they
we
pick
call
on
that gay. I'm
He's improved my point. He improved my point just now. Oh my God. He improved my point just now.
Oh, wow. Craft has no disrespect to the alphabet committee. All right?
Hey, cause he talking on some bottom shit, not my dog, bro.
Hey, no. Craft does not promote, sexist racism.
Elemental G community.
But why did meatball
No, that's a lie. Do not promote that. I have no problem against them. Just don't look at my ass when I'm working.
What?
Don't look at my ass.
That boy got the big up in this shit. Wow. That's right. You see how big he is on it?
Hey man, so how y'all feeling? We got this new stimulus coming up.
Oh, you saw that?
How I feel?
I ain't
Let's say
getting
big
14.
money
I
is
ain't getting
doing
it, cause
this
I ain't a
thing.
broke bitch. That's why I need y'all to subscribe to us. Hey, I need y'all to subscribe to us, the word, so we can get these 1,000 subscribers so we can get paid. But when we get paid, I ain't gonna split the money with them boys first thing. I can get that myself. Then I'm gonna spread it amongst them.
Well, this
I ain't gonna let
nigga-
them do that. You know what I'm saying? Word.
This
Hey.
nigga worse than
I
Jay.
don't know what he talking about. But when we get paid, I'ma make sure I bring back Harmon Park. Y'all niggas know about Harmon Park. Y'all, I love that shit. The little green thing on Columbus.
I ain't
bring that
gonna
shit back
lie.
on Harmon Park.
The
You know,
boys
we gonna make
fuck
them like
Harmon
old
Park.
times. Gotta give back to the blacks. You know?
Hey, time I tell hey, shout out to them Harlem Park Cowboys. If you played on that team,
Harlem.
I'm drunk. Fuck you, dude.
Some niggas can't drink.
Yeah.
I can see it in your scalp.
And then just like come the fuck up with this.
The jokes are loading up in the guys, don't worry. I'm gonna get that fat motherfucker tonight.
That's what she said.
Nigga, that's a Tupac said.
Oh, wow.
I'm not gonna even make the joke I just had.
Hold on, tell me. I'm glad you said that. Hey, on the real, everything I love, y'all niggas better stop playing with the Notorious B.I.G. I've been seeing a lot of posts lately. Y'all trying to play with me.
Nigga, he said he was gonna
said,
suck
man,
his daddy dick. Girl daddy dick. That's what he said in the song.
Bruh.
Hey, I rock with my damn dog. I draw the line right there. That's a
It was a joke, nigga.
no, it was not a joke.
It was a joke.
Joke about anything like that.
It was a joke.
Nigga,
The joke was that, bitch, you look so good that I would do something that I'd never do.
So you gonna do something to your dad?
Fuck no.
So you find the baddest shorty and whoever you run into encounter, like, she's so bad. No, it was not a joke.
It was.
It's probably was.
serious to me.
But that nigga,
See,
that
the fact that you said that, you disrespecting my dog.
nigga been getting the wash cycle.
I'm not gonna speak on that.
From Big Brothers. He was getting a wash cycle from her. Where he was getting his ass beat, so I don't even.
I'm not gonna speak on that.
If you know what I'm saying, yeah.
I ain't even gonna say what I'm about to say. Man, listen,
Hey.
a lot of y'all parents, a lot of y'all fathers was getting their ass
He
beat.
was being back, bro.
You think I'm lying? Whoa.
My daddy is too gangster for that now.
My daddy just a missionary man.
I tell him,
My daddy black man, he's just a missionary man.
I swear to God, the next time I see Issy, I'm gonna be like, boy, your son say you just a missionary man. And
Exactly.
he gonna cut the fuck up on
No,
you.
he's actually gonna agree with that.
Exactly.
No, he's not.
That's my boy. I just started pounding up this.
Carolina black snake, boy, I ain't no Michelin man.
Oh my goodness, Chris. How y'all feel about the Super Bowl though?
Tom Brady going for 7.
Yeah, Tom Brady.
Tom.
I don't know. Y'all know what? I don't want him to win that shit, son. Y'all know I don't want him to win that shit. But you know I've been going for Green Bay to take him out. But at this point,
both of us.
I was
also going for Green Bay.
said that on the last podcast, bro.
at this point, shit, they in Tampa Bay, they hosting. Tom
Right.
Brady gonna get it.
Facts.
I don't see nothing.
I'm not going. The Buccaneers win this. I'm not watching.
I'm not watching football. No.
Why not?
That's
That's bullshit.
It's literally a
How's that
storyline
bullshit?
at that point. It's like the WWE. It's a
Bruh, you know what? People try to say it's bullshit. They just trying to deny that the man is really the greatest quarterback.
We're not denying that, but how many deflation allegations they had?
One
Really?
against us.
It was one.
It was one against us. The only time that Deflategate shit happened
It
is
was,
when he
it
played
was
the
2
Colts.
times.
He played the Colts in the AFC Championship.
I remember.
He beat us, and afterwards they found out that the balls were deflated. I mean, listen, I'm a Colts fan, so obviously it's fuck Tom Brady, but at the end of the day, the man's the GOAT. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's
Why is
second.
he the GOAT though?
If he, alright, for one, people try to be like, oh, fuck your 6 rings because you a system quarterback. The man went to a whole different team, whole different system.
The same system.
How?
Definitely the same system.
That's not the same system.
How is he not?
No, you explain to me how it is the same system.
Bro, they literally run the same offense as Bill Belichick. What are you talking about?
You sure about that?
I I watch the games.
I can bump for that shit. Meatball does watch the games like a motherfucker. Like, this nigga knows the scores of games. Like, how the fuck you remember that shit from 8 years ago, man? Nigga, I more older than you. How the fuck you remember that shit? Word. And he smoked tater.
Hey, just for y'all, let y'all.
We ain't talking about no fucking turkey or no yam.
That sounds like turkey.
Right.
You gotta clarify.
No, you gotta clarify that.
Word.
That's a Charleston slang. Team.
I honestly didn't think Tom Brady was gonna go to the Super Bowl at first, but shit, he's there. So
Hey man, it's the Bar None Show, man. I got a subject, man.
Go
How y'all feel about y'all vice president and president right
I
Oh,
can't
y'all-
answer that.
now? Are y'all proud? Or
I'm an entertainer, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna jump in this shit. Like, I mean, I'm proud that we had a black
lady.
vice president. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but other than that, like, I don't know what the fuck to say. I mean, y'all about to get us at 14. We're not passing the shit through the Senate. Now we gotta get it through the Congress.
That's why y'all like him? Because the nigga giving y'all 14?
No,
No.
not him.
No, it's not even that. Because Trump ain't giving us money too. Nah, I don't like him. Alright, so yeah, go ahead. Man.
No, but that's why a lot of black people like Joe Biden.
They like Joe Biden because he was
Obama.
president.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. They go off of what happened in the past because he ran with them, but that doesn't necessarily mean a good thing.
Hey, Drew Dash,
Just
tell
you
him.
go back, like Dash said.
Hey,
I
Dash.
believe that was episode 1.
Hey, Dash, tell him what Joe Biden did. Dash, tell him what Joe
About the
Biden
Bill
did.
Clinton Act. The Bill Clinton Act.
It's not the Bill Clinton Act. It's
The bullshitting act.
it was the Crime Act bill of 1993 that he introduced to the Senate, and they pushed that bill to where that's why we have 3 strikes now. 3 strikes, as you all know, has been tearing the black communities down since probably about 15, 16 years now.
Yeah.
So from that crime bill, which I understand the 90s was crazy times, violence was out of control, a lot of people couldn't handle it. The police reform, that's when they introduced that also in the night, but they got passed in 94. But the crime act bill, you can look it up on YouTube. Joe Biden, he's literally talking like basically about black folks, like talking about how we're violent, how if you see a black person beat your mama, beat their auntie, beat their cousin, how can you clean the streets? And that's why he was back in the police system, he was back in the prison system, and everything above that. So again, 3 strikes came from Joe Biden. That's why a lot of our communities are torn apart from the 93, 94 Bill Act.
Yeah, but they got y'all so blind because he ran with Obama.
Right.
Yeah, they got them blind. They literally got it up, bro.
Sam,
You dumb motherfuckers.
Sam, when it comes to Kamala, like, she locking up niggas too.
Yeah, I mean, of course.
Man, listen, she loved the lockup.
But you know, everybody be like, she went to ATC. That's all fine enough. I mean, that's cool
He
enough.
fucking weak, nigga. He fucking weak.
That's cool and all, but at the same time, you ain't with your community, man. What you fighting for? What you really fighting for? You just trying to get up on top.
That's why I really don't talk about
At the end of the day,
real fucking.
But I didn't deal. Kurt Franklin ran. I ain't fucking the dog. Be tough.
What he gonna do? Make you stop?
you know what's so funny? I was about to say, that's funny, guy. I was about to say, stop needing to be the new national anthem, bro.
He made the preacher say stomp. So why he can't make the goddamn world say stomp?
Because everybody ain't, they're not on that kind of religion.
They ain't on that time.
I mean, yeah.
I feel like because Christianity
different,
is a bunch of
like,
bullshit.
Yeah, but
And yes, I said, does the camera see me? Christianity?
I don't talk. I don't talk.
No, I want you to elaborate.
You speak on that, man. Don't push your personal opinions on anybody else.
Facts.
That's what you should do. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because I'm gonna say this from multiple standpoints. You don't have enough knowledge base to do that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's not enough history for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? If either you believe in something or you're gonna fall for anything. So just because you don't believe in one thing will mean that you need to deter anybody else from believing in that one thing.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Because me, personally, I'm going to tell you all the truth, dog. I wouldn't be, this is my personal belief. Thank you. I wouldn't be where I'm at today or have the great group of people that I have without my religion. And I'm a Christian. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, to others that could be wrong, but I'm gonna just speak my truth, though. You know, I got family who was killed in the Emmanuel 9. I grew up in that church. I grew up downtown. Anybody else who know me, they knew that I grew up downtown. I grew up on Alexander Street. You know what I'm saying? My life has not been perfect. I've been through a lot. I had a lot of trials and tribulations. Shit. A lot of y'all here already know that, but we on camera now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and speak that. All the people in here right now today, we are all blessed. That's all I'm gonna say. No matter what you believe in, you believe in Allah, you believe in whatever you believe in. At the end of the day, you blessed in some way, shape, or form. So people ask me and try to interview me and ask me about success and how you doing this and how you doing that. The first thing I give thanks to, which I didn't do here today, is I'm gonna go ahead and give thanks to the man above. Because I wouldn't be here or doing any of the things that I've been doing right now without him. That's just me. Now, to piggyback on what you said, my brother, because I keep it business, and you will always get a good line up, no matter, or a good haircut, no matter if I believe in what you're speaking on or not. I'm going to always keep it professional because you're my billboard. So let me go ahead and piggyback on what you said. I can't quote the Bible word for word. I can't tell you that everything in that book is what it is. All I can tell you is most of the things in that book is something that we're going to go through in life. So you can utilize it as a tool to form the way that you're going to approach that particular situation. So, you know what I'm saying? That's just my perspective. You know what I'm saying? I can listen to the Bible on audio, or I can read the Bible myself, and most of the things in that Bible is going to be done. Everything. Ain't really nothing in that Bible that a human can't do.
Right.
They speak on everything. Brothers killing brothers. Brothers sleeping with their dead brothers' wives. Women coercing men coercing women. It really ain't much in that book that ain't there. Right. I'm not telling you that book is law. I'm just telling you that book is a guide for what you can do. You know what I'm saying? True. And I just say that book can help me. But at the end of the day, man, believe in something. Yeah. If you don't believe in something, you can fall for anything.
Listen, I feel everybody's saying, because you know, like I can't go to my granny house and cut up on my granny like, oh, why are you a Christian? Why you believe in it? Because you know, I feel some type of way about Christianity. But at the end of the day, if that's something that helps you, you know, live a better life and be a better person, I can't knock you for that. I don't knock anybody for their beliefs, but I know it's not even Scientology, bro. At the end of the day, the thing that I believe in, I do believe that there is a God for sure. There is a higher power above that, and that's my thing with all religions. Every religion,
I can appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Every religion in the world.
But people believe that all humans bred humans, and we have not come from something. It's crazy to me. You ain't got the answer. Ain't no way in the book that you can find the answer. There's no way, there's no shape or form for you to be like, oh, we came from this animal and adapted to this, and revolution did this. It just don't work like that.
I just don't mess with the Bible. That's the only thing.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. It's
That's
a
the
book.
only thing. That's
It's
the
a
only
book.
thing.
The book of Allah, the book of any book that they have out here can be a different representation of the Bible.
Like this.
You know what I'm saying?
King James Bible. It's a written Bible.
You want to hear my theory now?
I would like to hear.
I was talking with my cousin, right? I did not know that heroin and opioids was around before 1000 BC.
Yes.
So they were around before Christ.
That's nice.
So now that my new theory is that the nigga who wrote the Bible was just high on heroin. The nigga was like, oh my God, I swear to God, I see that nigga walk on water. That nigga didn't see nobody walk on water. He was high.
I smelled a cup of water and walk over that shit.
Man, yo, that nigga walk on water, son. Oh my God. Yo, listen, he walked on water, but he was just
God, I see
really
that
high.
nigga walk on water.
heroin.
Phone them, nigga.
But listen,
Oh,
at the
man,
end of the
I
day,
watched
I'm
that.
talking about phone them before they came out. They ain't even out yet, but I'm phone them, man.
my nigga, I swear to God, yo, we went to a party, son. He didn't have enough food. He made extra bread and fish, my nigga. I swear to God. Yo, he had water, son. He turned that shit to wine,
That
man.
nigga had.
He didn't see none of that shit. He was just high.
That nigga had fish from days, son.
I
He
really,
didn't even out,
bro.
son.
That nigga did not make water in the
Son,
wine.
that nigga had the.
Bro, you wanna know what really happened?
Son,
You wanna know what really happened?
son,
Hey, your old man gonna be
son,
highly upset.
You wanna know what really happened?
No, son, listen, that nigga had fish and that nigga had Texas toast, son. What the fuck, son?
You wanna know what really happened? God, I mean, Jesus did not make water in the wine. He just made Kool-Aid.
I'm gonna say this man had fish for days.
Jesus made Kool-Aid. And niggas thought it was wine. They got a sugar rush, so they thought it was drunk. So they was like, oh, the nigga made wine because it was a dark red
So they
color.
got a sugar rush.
My nigga, he put a cherry Kool-Aid mix into some water with some sugar.
That was the blood. That was not cherry, that was blood.
That was a cherry Kool-Aid mix. And he was like, oh yeah. Cause you know the niggas was drinking water. They was like, man, I'm tired of drinking this shit. Jesus was like, you know what? This is how you know Jesus was a nigga. Jesus was like, you know what? I got you. He grabbed the Kool-Aid packet, grabbed the sugar. It was the cherry Kool-Aid. He mixed it up. He mixed it up and he served it.
You say that, okay. Where you get the Kool-Aid from?
I don't know. Somebody.
Nigga, he made it out of grapefruit.
How you get tired of something that you don't know about?
You didn't even know opinion on
How you get tired of something that you don't know about? How they gonna get tired of water? They don't know nothing else.
I don't know. I guess they was tired of water.
You don't know.
You don't know.
That's actually the point.
They probably was drinking water and was like, damn, is there anything else we can drink? Like,
No. You don't
Jesus
know.
was like, well, shit. I found like some, you know, some cherry dust.
Oh my
I found some cherry dust. I know they had sugar back in the Jeeps.
I'm sorry.
You know what? He probably didn't make Kool-Aid. He probably made lemonade. They had lemonade. Bro, all them fruits they had. All them fruits they had back in the day. All them fruits they had back in the day, all he had to do was crush the fruit up, mix it with some sugar with the water, boom. You got a drink.
Nigga, where they get cherries from, son?
Nigga, cherry's been around forever. The fuck you mean? That's a fruit. That's
You don't know that.
Nigga, no one had to walk probably 40 miles to get that fucking cherries, nigga.
Man,
That
nigga,
boy
they
had
could have
business,
used
son.
cherry,
They
lemons,
had
limes,
That
apples,
boy
oranges.
had camel, nigga.
Bro,
Animals are actually fascinating.
Bro, you don't think these niggas was harvesting fruits?
Hell no, not in no fucking dust.
That don't make sense, bro. Fruit and vegetables have always been a part of the human diet.
apple,
Really?
oranges, pears.
Yes, nigga. What do you mean?
Come on, Rick Ross when they get them pears.
They probably mix pears in that shit. You never know.
Hey, Jesus tell me to cut this nigga.
Oh, word.
Hey, listen. And then
With the razor on your knife, free dog.
at the end of the day, if I die and I go to heaven and I see Jesus, I got a lot of questions. You know?
Bro, it's funny how niggas need forgiveness, but they say fucked up shit.
Ain't even that, bro.
I'm just saying, bro.
Hey, man,
I'm just saying, man.
At this point,
I'm just saying,
at
man.
this point in life, I really like, you know, like I'm at that point where like whatever happens, happens. So if I die and I have a conversation with Jesus and he like, man, bro, I can't really let you in here. All right, my nigga, it's all good, bro. Like,
That's that whitewash shit, though.
That's not.
It is.
It is.
You no, okay. You want to hear some
Literally
whitewash
feeding
shit?
it- You're literally feeding into Christianity.
No, you want to hear some whitewash shit? The reason I started questioning Christianity is because of white people. Because I took AP European history, and my teacher taught me that the way that Christianity was spread throughout the world, it started in Europe, but when they started going to the other countries, these niggas weren't Christians. These niggas didn't believe in that shit. They enslaved the people, killed many of the people, and told them, hey, this is what you gotta believe in. That's what started making me question this shit. I was at church, nigga. At church in the youth shit. They showed us a video. It's nothing but, it's a bunch of kids, young kids.
So
it's
like-
Hindus, it's Buddhists, it's Muslims, it's an atheist. I'm thinking that the video is going to be about them talking about, oh, let's talk about the similarities in our religion, and let's realize that, you know, we all worship one cause at the end of the day, but we just have different shit. You know what the purpose of that video was? And I'm at a Christian church.
Yeah, what
The purpose of them motherfuckers taking them kids to the camp was to tell them that, hey, your religion is wrong. You need to be a Christian. And when I saw that shit, I immediately just fell off from Christianity.
So you're just telling me
I don't like the way that it was spread.
You're basically saying Jews are not Jews.
I didn't say that. When the fuck did I say
You
that?
didn't have to.
Yo,
When did I say that?
so you were saying that from the knowledge that you were raised on one book in religion, you changed all of that because you read another book?
Not just, not, oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. Not because of that one book, though. Not because of that one book. I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't because of just that one shit that I read. It's when I read that shit, I was like, damn, okay, is
But
that
it
how
changed
really
your
Christian?
perspective.
It changed my perspective. So now I started doing my own personal research
Hey, listen,
into what religion was.
But if you never seen that,
I'm not arguing with you.
I'm not arguing or I'm not fighting. I just want to bring to light a perspective that you are stating, right?
Yeah, okay.
So check this out. You was raised for years and years and years and years.
On Christianity.
Get your ass up to church.
Yep,
You
right.
sleeping too late.
Right.
Go get dressed with your bow tie, with your tie, with your button up, wherever it is, right? And then you now got to an older age where you feel like you can think for yourself and you a man now. And now you have, you were taught to read, right?
Mm-hmm.
So now that you can read on your own from someone else who taught you,
I like that.
right? They told you, hey, you know what I'm saying? This is a different perspective to religion, and this is a different perspective to a Bible. So now you like, you know what? I do agree with this new perspective that I have. So I don't believe in Christianity.
No, he should be.
Not even just
open-minded
that.
to it. You should.
Okay,
All
right.
right. You definitely do.
Okay,
You gotta be more.
So don't do.
No.
My whole thing is don't do 10-minute, 3-day, 2-week, 3-week, 2-month research. Research that you been sitting in Bible study, my nigga.
I feel that. Alright, let me ask you this question.
And hold on. I know what church you go to, but I'm just going to say.
I went to AME, then a Baptist.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull me into the shot. The only thing I'm gonna go ahead and say is this. The only thing I'm gonna go ahead and say. The Bible is supposed to be. I don't know if it's for you, but the Bible is supposed to be for me. I just defended Jesus. You know what I'm saying? The Bible is supposed to be a basic instruction before leaving the earth.
Okay.
That's what Bible stand for.
That's what Bible stands for. That's right.
Yeah.
I feel
So
that.
nigga ain't say this the law.
I feel that.
They ain't say this what you'll do or die. If you don't want to buy, you won't die. They ain't say none of that.
Fact.
They just said these are some instructions that you should live by before you leave this earth.
Can I
And
give you
if you follow these instructions, your life will be.
Can I give you a
All
counter?
right.
Tell me.
I'm done.
But at the
Hey,
same
I'm
time,
done.
but at the same
I'm done.
Ladies first.
My boy Dan finished his
Ladies first.
All right, all right.
You have to be a Christian though.
No, you don't.
Okay, well, Raheem.
I'm listening.
Raheem, let me tell you something. Alright, so
Hold on.
at the same time, though, that's still telling you what to do.
let me tell you something. This is how I feel about Christianity. This is the main reason I don't like Christianity. We all black in here. Even if you don't believe that your ancestors, cause I know some niggas who believe my ancestors never came from Africa, they were from America. Which, that's cool. Your heritage may be from the native land. But a lot of life started in Africa. Africans, Native Americans, none of them were worshiping Christianity. That was nothing that they ever thought of. It wasn't until that the Europeans came, started enslaving motherfuckers.
Facts.
The people that they didn't kill and the people that they enslaved, like, all right, you gonna be my slave, but at the end of the day, you gotta believe in this.
Facts.
Who's to say that listen, I feel exactly what you're saying. That's why I never, ever, and I never will have this conversation with my grandmother. I will never have this conversation with her. Because, you know, I don't like the religion, but if this is something that helps her live a better life, and this is something that helps her feel better, I'm not gonna argue against it
I
at
respect
all.
that.
But you know, I have my
respect
own
that.
opinion. I've done my own research. You know, all religions are different, but you know, it's just Christianity just hit me a different way, not because of what they believe in, but because how it was spread. Christianity was spread throughout the world through violence. Nobody went to another country and said, "Hey, let me explain this to you," and they was like, "All right, we gonna do this." When Christianity started, they left from Europe, they went to other countries, they killed an ass of people, and the rest of the motherfuckers who were left behind, they was like, "Hey, all right, you work for us? Not only that, you have to be a Christian." You know why they used to do that with slaves? Because one of the biggest things in the Bible is to forgive your oppressors. That's what they teach in the Bible. Forgive the people who punish you, forgive your oppressors. That's why they were pushing that on slaves so hard.
And that's all we know.
That's all we know. All we know is forgiving. Black people are the most forgiving people in the world. We will forgive. I can't even lie. I'm a forgiving ass nigga. I will forgive a motherfucker for anything. But the reason that they did that is because they know they was doing some fucked up shit. That's why they had to fuck with our psyche, fuck with our mental to make us think something else. So now you got all these people growing up as Christians from slavery. They not gonna be on no shit like, boy, you see how boy that our ancestors fuck that shit, man. We about to light shit up. You know, they already know that. Okay, I'm a Christian. You know, I should forgive my oppressors, forgive those who did wrong to me. Now, I'm not knocking Christianity at all. I'm not knocking people who are Christians. If being a Christian is something that helps you get through life, my nigga, by all means, do that. Because being Muslim helps somebody get through life. Being Buddhist,
you can still use those instructions as a tool.
right?
You know, like you don't have to necessarily be a Christian to believe like those things are right. Those things are that's the book you have to live by. You just still need to do your research. That's all. That's all.
And for
the
fact-
bottom line, you gotta do your research.
I'm gonna tell y'all, we gotta get T-Nass on the episode. Simple reason, she can explain this better. My aunt she was one of the most religious persons I've ever known. I'm talking about, I'm at the house, sleeping on the couch. Get up! Get up! Time to go to church! Like, oh my God, bro. Listen, she did not play. Nowadays, she did her research, and I can't say the words that she can explain this better than I can. She said the Bible is meant to be taken as something like, almost like astrology.
Right.
There's certain things in the Bible that, yeah, you can take shit from it, but it's not meant to be taken literally.
I said
Right.
that.
And she can explain it so much better than I can.
I said that.
I really want you to sit with my aunt.
I said that.
You
Listen,
simplify it.
I simplify it.
I feel
I
you.
said disagree, man.
No, but the way she explained it, she broke it down in a whole different way. When I heard it, I was like,
I done listened to many, man. I ain't knocking you. You know what I'm saying?
and I'm not knocking you
I ain't
either.
knocking nobody, man. You
I
know
don't
what I'm
knock
saying?
nobody.
And, you know, I just want us all, because let me tell you, if I talk about a Muslim or I talk about an atheist,
Yeah.
Even
if
Jewish
I talk about a Muslim,
Nick
if I talk about an atheist, if I talk about a Scientologist, I'm going to always try to be respectful.
Facts.
That's all.
But yeah, take that
Well, why you come off
You
very
see what
disrespectful
happened
when you
to
talk about
Waldo? He made
Christianity?
those comments.
I just want to say that. I can't knock that. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I feel like I ain't real to who I am if I don't defend what I believe. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
that.
That's all.
Hey, y'all want to see that new video? Couple?
Oh yeah, I saw that. That dude killed little
That was
kid.
terrible.
I didn't think that video was real.
Well, explain what it says.
Go ahead, Marty. They're neighbors. You lived across the street, they lived right here. Obviously, they get into some shit while they live in the neighborhood. So they were going like, yeah, fuck you, you pussy, this, that, and the third.
It was over snow shoveling, oh my God.
Yeah, snow, yeah. Why was snow shoveling not to get out the yard? So they got an argument with the dude across the street. Dude across the street, I'm like, well, you don't want to fuck with me because I will make, while you live here, I'll make this a living hell for you. He said that shit 3 times. Mans came out, he was like, all right, I'll show you. Mans came out with a pistol, shot the wife, shot the husband, shot the wife again, shot the husband, went back in his house, came back with an AR.
Yeah,
Finished them off.
with an AR and killed both of them.
Finish
So
it
this
off.
man basically empty the clip
He emptied the clip.
and come back with
He
the
shot-
AR. Man, you gotta
He
be
cleared up that
He
pistol.
shot the wife in the
Came back
face
with the
twice.
AR and finished everything off.
You know, man.
He only shot them two. More people was outside.
And then the people who
They
came to
ran
help them, they ran because
They
he
ran
came
off
back
because he came
outside
back with the
AR.
That was such a crazy ass fucking video. And the fuck that shit is.
On video?
Yeah,
it's a video.
That shit on Twitter.
They're not even filming, bro, but I really want to see that.
But you know what was crazy? Nobody was filming it. It was just a camera that was
It was a
on
house
the
camera. It was a house camera.
That
Yeah, it was
motherfucker.
like one of them like doorknob cameras, like doorbell cameras.
It was so crazy because the crazy thing is, this nigga walked up to the lady with the AR,
Where did it happen?
and he in Philly.
Indianapolis.
Pennsylvania.
Indianapolis.
It was in Philly. No, it was in Philly. It was in Philly.
I saw it.
It was in Philly.
No way.
It was in Philly.
It was.
It was literally in
I
Philadelphia.
swear that shit said
It
Indianapolis.
was in Philly.
Hey, Dash, I'm
Literally.
No,
Them
it
boys-
was not in Philly.
It wasn't Philly.
It was from Indianapolis.
It was in Philly.
It was a Pennsylvania.
What happened again?
Like my man's walked up to the wife, shot her in her face,
Got the
and she was still alive.
Yeah,
He
she
shot
was
her
still
2
alive.
times in the
The
face.
nigga
She
walked.
got up and like.
The nigga
rolled
walked
over.
in the house, grabbed the AR, came back out. Before he shot the wife again, he looked at her and said, you shouldn't have been running your fucking mouth, and shot her. Went to the husband, shot him 2 more times. Went in the house, the police came, he shot himself. But, you know, yeah, he killed himself. The police came in the house and he killed himself. Not gonna lie,
That's bar none.
that's some savage shit.
That's bar none.
I don't want to make the point I want to make because white people might get mad. But damn, you know what? It's Black History Month. Fuck it. That was some white people shit. I ain't never heard a nigga did no shit like that.
Oh,
Some snow? Some snow.
No, but-
Obviously something was going on in that nigga life. And I don't even think it has to do with them beefing. That nigga has something going on in his life.
It's cold hearted.
He had something going on in his life, and that shit just triggered him, bro.
It was just beef between 2 neighbors. That shit did.
That had to be some everyday shit. That ain't even been
You had to
nothing,
be-
man. You had to be fussing with me every
You gotta,
You can't be that mad.
You can't be that mad about no snow.
Over some snow?
Listen, and for you to even double back and grab a bigger gun
And
to finish.
Right, you grabbed
You already shot the
rifle.
boy with a pistol. Shot the lady in her face 2 times. Shot the man. The man could have damn near crawled in his house and damn near knocked him.
When he shot the man the second time with the pistol, like the man was screaming before that. He was like, "Help! Call the police." He walked up to him, shot the gun, and the man went quiet. Literally didn't say anything else after that, bro. Went back in the house. The wife is still like breathing, trying to like, yo, what the fuck? This nigga brought a whole rifle.
He really was shooting the wife.
A whole rifle.
That's because she was in the like.
She was ready.
She was in the middle of the street, like yeah.
She was.
Yes, at the end of the day, I just go punch a motherfucker with some snow. I'm not shooting nobody.
I try to tell you, but got them deeper than something that I was no.
And you remind me of that shit I was
I don't even know, man. I don't know if the reason was deep. I think this shit was like, wow.
I don't
Man's
even,
stressing.
I don't even know if it was deeper than snow, man. I think it was more.
No, it's something.
I think it has something to do with him.
I think it was just. I think y'all be like confused about how sick people are nowadays.
Yeah, they are.
Like y'all thinking people was raised like how we raised, but the younger generation killing each other faster than anything. The biggest rappers alive don't talk about nothing but killing each other, and they selling out tickets all day long.
Mental
Shoot
health
this
is real.
dude, shoot that dude. That's how they handle situations. Nobody ain't boxing. Nobody ain't doing no MMA. Nobody ain't playing football, basketball, no type of sports. The first thing they do is when you angry, you kill somebody. That's a problem. Nobody ain't fighting. Nobody ain't wrestling no more. Nobody in our culture or
That's
our generation. But I'll take it away from our culture. Let me go ahead and talk about America as a whole.
Right.
We in the microwave generation. Y'all all can agree, right?
Yeah.
So with the microwave generation, they want instant results.
Right.
So now when I'm angry, I want this anger to be gone. the quickest way for me to get this anger gone is for me to eliminate the person who made me angry. Boom. So that's why they go to the shooting and they doing this, that type of way, this type of way, this, that, and third. But bro, to me that's crazy. All I say is, yo, this 2020, right? We on the south. Oh, excuse me. It's 2021, right? We on the south of the Mason-Dixon line.
Yeah.
We got CWP that we can get as long as you don't got a felony, right? And even if you got a felony, you need to move smart with that too. Because I'd rather be going to jail than carried in a casket.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like we all need to prepare ourselves better into protecting our own lives, because we thinking that, I'll say this for the men in this room right now, man, we was raised by a certain type of mother. And we had a certain type of village and coaches and male figures, even if our father figures weren't around, to raise us a certain type of way, right?
Yeah.
These younger kids behind us don't have that. So either you gonna wake up and realize like, yo, your life in jeopardy if you don't protect or manage your own life with protecting yourself with the firearm, which is your right, which is in your amendment, or you gonna be a victim. And that's just what it is.
But everybody role models be like.
It don't matter what role model you is.
Some of them will be fucked up.
If people doing that on film, and they videoing that, and they got that in public, and we got social media, and you think for 1 second that can't happen to you, you fool.
You know what's fucked up? You know what's the most fucked up thing that I thought about one day? I'm scared for future generations. I hope that things will get better, but the things that's fucking people up, you got a motherfucker who grew up with no proper parental guidance, grew up in the streets, growing up being a savage. They end up having a child, and most of the time they're not gonna teach their child, hey, don't do this, don't do that. They gonna breed their child to grow up to be just like them. So now you got a motherfucker who in the streets, I'm a whole savage. I'm an animal, I'm a savage. He has a child, he gonna bring his child up the same, like, rest in peace to the dead. I saw a video with King Von. Supposedly King Von had a lot of bodies. I saw a video of him on Instagram with his child, like telling his child that shit, bro. Like, yeah, fuck this side, fuck that side. I'm gonna kill the ops, I'm gonna do this. You have motherfuckers like that who have been brought up like that. When they have kids, they raise their kids to be the same way. I don't want you to be no bitch. I don't want you to be no pussy. So you gotta live like this. You gotta do this, and it's a endless cycle, bro. Everything is an endless
generation too. It's like all the people that have the kids right now, like they're
young,
getting younger and
young
younger. Like
they young as fuck,
like,
and they having kids.
I'm pretty sure all us got
So how you
kids right
survive
now
with
who are
people
like their late 60s, maybe hit
You know
70s.
what my ultimate solution
like,
is? My ultimate solution, I feel like the only thing that will ever really stop the crime and the violence in our own community, the only thing that will stop us from doing that to each other is somebody being the bigger person and saying, hey, let's stop this shit. Because I learned even from looking at the shit that goes on in Chicago, all that gang shit, that shit is nothing but your homie killed my homie, so I'm gonna come kill your homies. And it's literally just, you got niggas who young as fuck, who didn't. Hey, my boy, don't smoke me behind this now. Hey, Chicago, don't smoke me behind this now. You got niggas.
Hey, Ham, you're missing the point, bro.
What's the point?
You're missing the point. The point is, if you're about the street shit and you're about this gang affiliation, it's about your OGs. So if your OGs ain't sitting here and giving you the game and showing you the ropes and showing you the positivity of the game, because understand, like Bloods and Crips wasn't always about killing and shooting each other.
They were neighborhood groups.
They were neighborhood groups.
They were extensions of the Black Panther.
100%. So understanding that the culture of quote unquote gang, the background and the knowledge behind gangs, it wasn't gangs. It was a stigma from Black Panthers, which was oppressed black folks who felt oppressed against white folks. So if that's the roots, the OGs are to blame for these young kids killing kids. the OGs are like, if I see a nigga out whatever hood, and you out here smoking people who got children, and you setting these young children up, 13, 14 years old, sending them for missions and shit like that, it's on the OGs. It ain't on the mama and the daddy, because the mama and the daddy, it's a village. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And what do we preach? It takes a village to raise the community.
Yeah.
So if it's a village that can raise the community, it's the OGs that are at fault. So let's call a spade and call who's at fault. And it's the OGs. Yes, it's your mama and daddy fault to have you looking up to the next man as a father figure or an influence. But don't forget, everybody comes from their own different culture. Everybody comes from their own different background. So the shade, like, we can't put shade towards anybody how they come up. But we only can blame the niggas that are about, AKA street code, AKA OGs, shit like that. It's on your OG, bro.
You know what's crazy about that? One thing that I've noticed also, YNW Melly made a song and he was talking about how it's a young nigga world. I believe in that. Bro, I understand everything that you're saying, but I promise you, these young niggas nowadays, all that OG shit, all that
That's no matter.
shit, they don't care about that shit.
But back
They
then,
don't
too,
care about
the
that
OGs getting younger and younger though. That's another thing.
Right, that's the other thing. The OGs are getting younger.
Like, you got niggas who doing life sentences right now who probably like started this gang, that gang, but like
But
it's niggas younger than them who like, man,
from
fuck that shit, bro.
from a
We
music
ain't fucking with
perspective,
them no
dog, y'all seen that video when fucking Lil Yachty been like, nigga, Drake is the best rapper out there right now, bro. Like, nigga, what the fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, nigga, you on too much drugs. Y'all living life too fast, bro. Like,
They living in the now.
Bro, you need to be a kid, my nigga. Like, I've been growing up, bro. When we've been growing up, nigga, we've been being kids, nigga. We've been doing kid shit, but we still been doing violent shit, but they ain't been like, as in like smoking, nigga, you know, if you.
Yeah, them niggas.
More of like mischievous stuff. It wasn't like no.
We been doing some shit like, if we get locked up, we gonna be up in like an hour. If you guys
They just grew up without morals.
Yeah, that's
like,
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. You got fans
I'm
who
gonna go ahead, let me go ahead and tap into this. I'm glad y'all said that and it just popped up in my mind. The same way how, I'm gonna just speak for me, right? The same way how my people in my community weren't teach to buy their property. They were taught to rent their property.
Facts.
I turned 30 this year, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm teaching my family how to purchase property. When at 30 years old, we would have owned our property.
Beautiful.
It's the same way that we did not, or they did not teach them to have morals. They don't know right from wrong. They don't know how to deal with anger and take a loss from a fight. They think the automatic thing for you to do is to kill
a motherfucker.
your person that you got a disagreement with. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I got a problem with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you said that, I just needed to chime in on that. You know what I'm saying? I just had to.
No, I feel you on that. But everybody, they be on some shit like, oh, I got punked, you know. And then like social media play a big part Social media play a big part on that.
Social media and fucking drugs, bro.
It is a drug.
When you on drugs, nigga, you feel like you invincible.
Yeah, we grew up on a generation that rap about drugs. Y'all know that, right?
No,
we grew up on a generation
that money.
We grew up on a generation
I heard
You grew up on the selling drugs.
Yeah, I just about to say that.
Exactly.
I grew up on selling drugs.
Everybody
We grew up on a generation of, hey, let's use the drugs.
Use the drugs.
How the fuck we start popping? Every rapper is literally telling everybody to pop
Adderall.
That never was
Roxy.
But
but
you know what? No,
that's
hold on.
opium.
I'm gonna defend my generation in one way. This is the only way I can ever defend. Listen, this is the only way I can defend my generation when it comes to drug use and all that things like that. All right, now I'm not gonna lie. There are some niggas out here who just do drugs just to do drugs because they think it's cool. But I've met a lot of motherfuckers in my life who they do drugs because of the situation in there. And even if it's not serious drugs, like listen to this. I went to Clemson for 2 years. I guarantee you that 99% of the student population at Clemson University was either snorting Adderall or snorting Vyvanse, bro. When it comes to the society that we live in now, bruh. Things are. I'm not saying that this is how you should cope with shit.
Give the reason.
I'm not saying that motherfucking shit. This is how you should cope with shit. But coming up at this young age, this is what people see.
Why?
So now they look at things like, all right.
But you ain't say why though, bro. Say why.
You know what? I'm
real
real
shit. Real shit, bro. You can't say.
I'm gonna look at the camera. I'm gonna look at the camera and say this shit, my nigga. I'm not an addict, but shit, my nigga, it's rough. When I ain't got no weed at the house, when I ain't got no sand, nigga be stressing like. Cause I start to think about all the. I start to think about all. It is
literally a mind thing.
Yeah.
But you know the shit that fucks me up is when I'm sober, I start to think about so much shit. I start to like, bruh, like nigga, my life was supposed to be upper echelon. My bad figure, like my life was supposed to be upper echelon, but the mistakes I made brought me here. But the thing is like, you know, I understand that, I accept that, but sometimes like I just be sitting all day. I don't have shit. I'm just sitting in my room. I'm just constantly thinking about that. Thinking about that shit.
Just one thing I gotta say about that. One thing. You can't live life with what ifs.
I feel like
Hang on.
and that's one thing that I'm growing on,
You
bro.
can't live life.
That's what I'm growing on.
Because then you regret everything you did.
And no disrespect to your generation, but dog, you can't even explain to us why you are dependent on something that you shouldn't be dependent on.
I feel like.
Bro, you've been taught to be dependent on because what you was taught to be dependent on was cool. What the fuck Future songs we talking about?
Drugs.
Percocet, Molly Burke. Come on, man. I ain't even tripping, bro.
Hey, he ain't. The whole crazy thing is, that nigga don't even be doing all this stuff,
said that in
bro.
the interview.
He don't
He
be
said
doing
that in
that
the
shit. Nigga, he
I'll
don't
never
got the
forget
drugs
that.
because his family the boy in the hood and he rap about that shit.
Facts.
Now he got everybody on that shit because he be like, oh, Future on that shit, like, I ain't on that bitch. And they probably see Future in the comment like, boy, that nigga look like you on, like.
Hey, if we really want to be real, right? Because listen, this is an interview about me, right? Yeah, I done sold shoes, candy.
Yeah.
I sold a lot more shit than that. Just the shoes and candy.
Young, I ain't gonna say that.
No, don't say that. But I done, hey, listen. I'm gonna go ahead and be real on camera. Like, look here, bro. I ain't no goddamn big niche. I ain't know none of that, bro.
Yeah.
But I done sold everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna say that to say that I have learned what to sell and what not to sell and the damage that it do and what it don't do, right? And to be honest, dog, like, how you gonna sell something that do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's false. It's all false promises.
Oh, I got the mic in my lap. You know one thing that I've been learning from.
I just thought about something you said. So, like, why do we sell drugs to our community?
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you why. You know why? I don't wanna get that deep.
I'm not trying to criminalize myself, but how you gonna, man,
I'm telling you
I
why.
don't get that deep.
I'm telling you why.
Because people
Listen.
ain't gonna take me that deep.
And it's not even just watching Snowfall has a part of me understanding this more, but just living life has me understanding this part more. I think that the reason why niggas sold drugs, niggas saw the damage the shit was doing in the community. Like, damn, look at these crackheads, like, they be fucked up right here. But you know what fucked them up? All my life, I grew up in poverty. I barely
Time
had shit.
out.
So now
Time out, pause. Because I realized that since I'm on alcohol, that I did forget the point that I was trying to make about the Future situation. Future made those songs about drugs because they made so much money selling those drugs.
Exactly. And he ain't been the one doing it.
Yeah, they didn't do those drugs. They made all of that money selling
been doing that shit.
Yo, they got the pills from their friends for free.
Exactly.
And then sold the pills for $30 a pill.
Exactly.
When people have
They got it from a nigga
100
with
subscriptions, 100 subscriptions times $30 is how much money?
Exactly.
For free money?
They probably get
But they give them was an ounce of weed? Man, but I'm gonna go ahead and let you say what you said. But I just wanted to make that because I lost that thought.
I feel like even with watching like shows like Snowfall and shit and seeing how like Franklin was selling coke to the community. And even Andre asked him like Andre told him like, nigga, do you see the like how these people are living right now? Like, nigga, how do you sleep at at night. That nigga said like a baby. But you know why he thought like that? Because all his life, he ain't really had too much. He had to watch his mom was struggling.
No.
That's why he's a drug addict.
He's right.
No, let me finish.
You know what it really is? It don't matter until it's one of your people.
That's why I'm about to say this now.
It don't matter. That's what it really boils down.
I disagree. Because how the fuck? Hey, no disrespect, bro. And I don't know how big the Bar None show gonna go, but no disrespect, but how the fuck Jay-Z sold to his mom?
Listen, the end of the day.
Alright, that's all I'm gonna say, dog. That's all I'm gonna say, dog.
Alright, say you selling crack, right? You know you got some good shit. Ain't nothing bad about this shit. Ain't nothing cut about this shit. You got that straight drop. Alright, you didn't introduce your family member to drugs. You did not introduce that to them. They just started doing the shit.
But how not?
What? No.
How didn't you introduce them?
Because, alright, for one, these
Drugs been out before you been out.
Drugs have been out for a long time.
Like,
He just told me. You can't come back there. You can't come back there.
cutting shit in front of
You can't come back there. Drugs been out, bro. Drugs been out.
But that's different. No, listen to what I'm saying. What I'm talking about, there have been a lot of situations in life where a nigga, he might have started selling drugs. But before he started selling drugs, his people was already on that shit. He got uncles, aunties, whoever, daddies, mamas, they got people on that shit already. I start selling this shit. I see how much money this can make. There's nothing that I really can do to tell my mama, you need to stop smoking crack. I can look her in her eyes, cry and say, mama, stop doing crack. Nigga, that crack got a hole in you.
First off,
You not doing shit. So some niggas, hold on. Some niggas, no, but listen. Even if you watched American Soul, you know how the nigga. No, listen. You know on American Soul, you know how the nigga was actually putting the heroin into his mama.
Shit, I might.
The nigga was putting the heroin into his mama. Obviously, he didn't like the drug, but he already knew that.
But he
My mama is
drugs though. He was
But
not
listen,
doing drugs, bro.
But I'm saying though,
Go ahead.
if I'm selling weed, alright, look at it from this standpoint. Say you was selling weed, right? I know a bunch of niggas who sell weed, right? But you know, they got gas, but at the same time, you got gas too. You my family member. Why would I not go to you to buy my
The
weed?
gas and hard drugs is two different.
That's the same, but my point I'm trying to make is that these niggas out there already know that they people are fiends. There's nothing there's nothing I can do. Listen, there's nothing I can do to make my family member not be a fiend. There's nothing I can do. So I would rather them come to me, get this clean shit, and not go down the street, go to this other person, get some shit that's fucked up and all fucked up. So it's like, alright, fuck it.
But what
I can't help
you
you.
the next man? That doesn't make you better.
Nigga, at the end of the day,
You
nigga,
right, but
nigga,
I'm not saying none of this shit is
nigga,
right.
nigga,
But
you're-
circumstance.
Shit,
People
I'm right.
always talk about black on black violence.
Shit, I'm right.
Ain't no such thing as black on black violence.
Nigga.
That shit is called situational violence. I think I said the wrong word. You put a bunch of motherfuckers who don't have a lot of income in the same area. You got a lot of niggas who hungry, who want money, who will do anything for money. So of course they gonna go around, I'ma sell this, I'ma rob this, I'ma do that. That's the environment they grew up in. I grew up in an environment where everybody around me, including my family, we don't have shit. So what the fuck am I gonna, nigga, I'm not trying to work at no McDonald's to get no fucking minimum wage. Nigga, when I can go, you know how much money you can make off a couple sales. You selling weed, you selling hard, you selling coke. You already know how much money you can make from a couple sales. So niggas look at
Actually, hold on.
Man, listen.
Hold on. We
You wanted to lose on here, man.
Give him the mic, but listen, honestly, like, all that weed shit, nigga, that shit is minimum wage, man, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, if you got, nigga, you caught something from somebody, you get a 7, or whatever, 7, 14, 28, bro. You caught that shit from that nigga, boom. Yeah, you said low gram, another gram, nigga. That shit might be hard one day, bro. Like, you probably sell 4 grams that day, like, hey, that shit just like minimum wage, bro.
Yeah, honestly, man, and your subject, man, no disrespect, bro, but you winning and losing. Like, first of all, you ain't gonna get rich selling none of them shit because you gotta re-up, you gotta profit,
and you got to
Save.
At the same
That's
time.
the main thing.
Basically,
And I
if
think-
you're not the plug,
Hey,
you're not making
Hey,
money.
and to be honest with you, Brian, at the end of the day, dog, you doing something that is illegal, right? So you got to protect yourself in the best way. So the smartest people, they go ahead and put a lawyer on retainer. So they pay their lawyer monthly. You ain't paying your lawyer monthly. You fucking
Oh, yeah, fucked up.
Yeah.
right?
I thought it
So,
was something
dog, like you, like I feel where you coming from, bro. But it ain't a good ground to stand on. You know what I'm saying? And that's just pretty much what
I love
No, but
getting the perspective from niggas that's older than me because I grew up in the younger generation.
I did it. I fucked up and I did it, dog. Like, all right, bro. I fucked up and I did it. I made some mistakes, dog. I got locked up 3 times, dog. I had a college degree. I knew I was raised better than this. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I had to wake up and be like, bro, this shit ain't for me. Like, if you gonna go down that path of that street life, dog, you gotta do everything that shit asks for. Right? So when I knew that I was going to stop, and I was gonna get my record expunged, and I was gonna work at Walmart and Moles, and welcome motherfuckers as they walk through the door, I realized that, hey, the life of a street nigga ain't me.
True.
And I ain't got no problem saying that. But see, nowadays, in 2020, 2018, 2021, every time we grew up on, niggas got a problem with realizing that, hey man, I'm not a street nigga. I don't want to go all my life looking over my shoulder. That ain't my
Social media
purpose.
plays a big part in that.
That ain't my purpose. So after I got my record expunged, dog, I went and my uncle presented an opportunity for me to work in the fire department. I worked in the fire department. I got the job. Went through basic training, which is their little 3.5 months. I got the job. I got a guaranteed job that paid me every 2 weeks. With me getting a guaranteed job that paid me every 2 weeks, and I only work 10 days a month, opened up the doors for me to do whatever I wanted to do. So in the beginning, I had Emmanuel 9 on Susie to ones. People I went to church with, people I loved, they died. I grieved. I found my own way to cope with that situation, right? It didn't work out. It didn't work out the best way that I thought it did, right? But I found my own way to cope, right? After that, I said, you know what? Let me pursue something I love to do. I got into barbering. I went into the people who taught me in the beginning. They gave me an opportunity. I got me a chair. I paid my booth rent. I stayed up every day and I learned to craft. I took that shit catapulted me to another level for me to learn more and make more, right? I put all my joy, all my success, all my fun to the side, and I went through the trenches. I ain't had no fun, I ain't did nothing. I went through the fucking struggle. Your homeboys walk past you, dap you up and be like, hey, I'm gonna go to this dude because I know this dude can cut better than you because you just not starting in this shit. I ain't get no more faith in no hope. And that shit catapulted me and made me pursue to be better and better and better and better. But hey, I had to wake up and realize, you a street nigga or not? I'm a street nigga, dog. I was just a young dude trying to make some money. And everybody knew me from high school. They knew that. They knew. That boy, they sold candy for a reason. Why you think I sell candy? Why you think I painted sneakers? Why you think I did this? Why you think I did that? I was trying to get money. How come I was trying to get money? How come? Because I had no money. Right? I grew up on East Side. I've been fucking with niggas from Big Side. Shut my fucking seeing Rail and us brother. We be coming from San Suchi, nigga. Walking the bird. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, man. Everybody, bro.
That nigga shit had Suchi. San Suzy. But
that's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I call it.
We on the side of San Suchi.
But
I used to call it
hey
that.
man, all I'm gonna say is with great reward comes great sacrifice. Nigga, I'm unhealthy. I put people first. I put my family first. I got to refocus everything in order to even get back on track to the point that I need to be. But I'm gonna say this to say this. I'm blessed. Everybody around me blessed.
And the thing
everybody that fuck with me gonna be blessed. And that's just what it is.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? That's just the real truth of what it is, dog.
I love that.
Giving you, give,
I love
and
that.
you will receive,
I
dog.
love that. I love everything about that. But like, I feel everything you said, and you know, a nigga like me, a young nigga like me, I'm gonna hear you and I'm gonna understand you. But it's a lot of young niggas like me that ain't trying to hear none of that shit. And I'm not knocking anything that you're saying. That's just
You just can't make
sadly, that's the society that we live in
You
now.
can't make them hear. You gotta show them.
Yeah.
You
These
gotta
young
show
niggas
them.
don't think about none of that shit, bro. Like these young niggas don't have no morals, no rules. They do whatever the fuck they want to do.
But
That's why so many rappers like Melly and Youngboy, a lot of their songs
But that
they
goes
always
back
talk
to-
about
that
it's
goes
a
back
young
to
nigga
guidance.
world.
That
It's
goes
a
back
young
to
nigga
guidance.
world. Yeah.
But you don't
Well,
listen.
that's
Hey,
guidance.
but you really listen to them. But you don't really listen to them, right? So you can teach a motherfucker in any way, in any setting, right?
Yeah.
So all this younger generation, dog, these niggas look up to what?
The people who
Social
came before
media.
them.
These niggas look up
Social
to money.
media, the people who came before them.
Man, these niggas look up to money.
That too. Yeah, you right.
So once we show
You
them
right.
boys money, they be like, oh,
That's
you know
all they
what?
see.
You
That's
know
all
what?
they see.
Man, I should follow this dude because whatever this dude talking about, he know what he talking about. And I need to follow him.
Right.
So when you show them boys money, when you show them boys success, nice car, nice house,
Right.
family
And
man,
them niggas from Bird.
diamonds, gold. What the fuck you talking about? Them niggas come from nothing. When them boys come from nothing, they realize that you come from money and you doing well.
Birds got money, bro.
Hey,
But
it's
some beat.
easy. It's easy, dog. Shit easy.
Hey, cameraman, you see me? Cameraman, you see me? Listen, I just want to say something to all these young niggas out there. I around y'all age, might be a little older than some of y'all. Some of y'all might be the same age as me. I only 22. Listen, I know you go to school, you go to high school, and motherfuckers preach to you all the time. College, go to college. That's not the only way. It is
Might be the
so
military. Might be the
much
military.
ways to get money out here. Me personally, I'm not a military nigga, but I got a homie out here. He in the military. He doing his thing. He getting his life together. He making money. You can go to the military. You don't even have to go to a 4-year school. You can go to a 2-year school. You can do a trade. Anything. It's so much more shit you can do other than just
Hustling.
college, bro.
Hustling.
Right. And hustling don't mean you selling drugs.
Real making
hustle?
money being the sheriff, bro.
That's a hustle. Hustling don't mean you
Hey,
selling
dog,
drugs.
that's
Hustle
a
mean
making
you
money
making
being a
money.
chef. I making money being a nigga at fucking BMW. I dog making money being
I a cook, nigga. I a
My
line.
dog right here, we got clapping up for people.
Another line
We got
cook.
clapping up. No,
Kitchen
no, no,
manager.
no, no, no.
Big kitchen
No,
manager.
line cook.
Big kitchen manager. My bad. He's a kitchen manager. Kitchen manager.
Man,
My dog over here, DJ. You know how much
Word.
this nigga be getting.
Exactly. At the end of the day,
My dog great.
we brown skin excellence, but at the end of the day, if you ain't saying
This nigga likes to lie.
brown skin, cause I been gonna say hash brown, but all y'all niggas say hash brown. You guys like
You're hash brown.
I'm hash brown.
We about the same.
But no,
My skin's so
no, yeah, you might be hash brown, but
I did
yeah.
not have any.
Meatball's light skin.
Damn, man.
Meatball is a light skin man. Look
I
at you.
don't have.
You
That's a light skin face right there.
I don't have any.
Look at you biting his lip. Look at him.
Hold on. Listen, chill out. At the end of the day, hey, bar 9, you done show love. I got damn Clipper Kings, if you guys seeing my dog Raheem. We got the old staff in here, but most of them all leave out here. You know, word, follow me at Rifle Line. Goddamn on Instagram, if you guys seen. Follow me on Instagram. Real fun.
Real 914.
Y'all can follow me, CeeLo Ham, CeeLoHaml. That's my at name for Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. Follow me at Dondre Smith if you want to follow me there. SoundCloud, OG Young God, you already know.
Yep.
Apple Music, Spotify, too, OG Young God.
Meatball, 2X _ You can't miss it. You can't forget it. Just think of my shirt size. 2X.
Meatball wears 2X.
DJ Mad Dog, you follow me on all platforms. Like I said, on Facebook, Margin McCoy, MAGS. Instagram, DJ Mad Dog 843. Got some shit tomorrow. Got a big party at the Purple Buffalo. Shout out to the Purple Buffalo. Shout out to them boys at XO Hookah Lounge. Better Smoke down here in Charleston. Hey man, we lit, man. Y'all gotta come down here to Clipper Crab Head Company, man.
and wear your fucking mask.
34-21.
Hey, we want to special shout out to Clipper Crafts for them all having us in the establishment. That's nice.
One thing. Because this is like what, 4th episode?
Yep.
I feel like they don't know the people behind the scenes. We gotta shout out Dash.
And do what
We gotta
shout out.
Hey, listen, my nigga, we do work, nigga. That's what we do right
Hey,
here.
matter of fact, what Long Money sing this song? Joey got him looking like a star. Jimmy got me.
Jimmy got us looking like a star.
Jimmy over there. Hey.
Jimmy got us looking like a star.
Real talk though, but yeah, man, we appreciate y'all boy following us, man. Hey, everybody, I got before we. I know we going too long though. I know we going too long, but listen, we gotta give a special shout out to Gotti because he was our 50th subscriber on YouTube. And we gonna send him that $20 on Cash App. Everybody clap it up. The 100 person on YouTube. When we get there, Rail gonna fucking cook them boy a dinner from entree the entree, the dessert. 3-course meal, like word. If you got a gal, you better fucking subscribe. Like, you better wait though.
100 subscribers.
100 subscribers, we got it. Word, but $20, my dog was put y'all on point.
One more thing I want to say before we hold on, before you even do the prayer, one more thing I gotta say, bro. Listen, Charleston to be Pacific, all of South Carolina, listen, we have to support each other. No matter if you're doing music, you're doing podcasts, you're modeling, you're doing art. Listen, Charleston, we have to support each other, bro. Because South Carolina as a whole state is starting to get recognition. We have to keep working hard, but not only do we have to work hard, we have to put all our egos the fuck aside, and we really need to work with each other. Because if we work together, I swear to God on everything, whole city gonna eat.
And another thing about that, you can support black-owned businesses, but you gotta stop putting that shit out there like, oh yeah, you gotta support black-owned businesses because they black. Like if your customer service is ass, all that fly shit. I'm just
At the end of the day,
I don't care what skin color you was, just putting that out there.
At the end of the day, real talk, bro. You already know how we fucking talk. Yeah, real talk. Ooh, my dogs and that shit. Yeah, real man. Nigga, you can't get low in the squad. You ain't from Florida. You from Charleston. At the end of the day, hey Jimmy. Hey, shout out to Jimmy and I talking about Butler. Hey, we up in this bitch.
Hey guys, did y'all hear my